Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Ore. Today I was reading the comments and I saw that someone said to put a hopper behind this and then have a conveyor going up into the dump truck and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. So thank you TheoBurn4350. That is what I did. As you can see here, I have dug out the middle completely. I dug out this all here, put wooden blocks in. Um, Put myself a little hopper for everything to fall into, and it loads into the back of the truck now. So I do have to kind of pay attention though, because this will overload the truck and then just continue to keep going. So I do have to keep semi-aware of that. Um, this right here, this load is 20% of that hopper. So it puts me just to the overload part of this. So I do need to be paying attention to the truck, or just fill the hopper and then fill the truck after the fact, which I was doing. I was filling the hopper and then coming back, turning the conveyor on, so that I didn't do too much into the and lose material. There is some gold and stuff in here too from where we were going across there. Some pay dirt, a lot of iron. And so what I'm gonna do is just fill the hopper up as I go back and forth across with the bagger, and then load the dump truck after the fact, because I don't want to lose a bunch of material. I think it's probably the easiest way without actually running like a complete hopper system over here to just dump into this, which I could do too, but again, kind of unrealistic. I could come off of the hopper there. Let me get this squared up real quick. So instead of putting this dump truck in here, I could come off this hopper, have it run up over here somehow, and up and around, and then dump right on top of that conveyor, or that hopper, and then have it feed through. But I think having that conveyor system running around is kind of, like I said, a little unrealistic. So I'm going to try to just do it this way. Let me turn this back off, sorry. Forgot. Turn it off here, and then we'll just jump into there, turn this thing on, and I believe I was going across the left. Yeah. I don't know why it dug that hole right there, because the thing hasn't moved. Like, it just kept digging when it was off, which was kind of weird. So we're going left here. And we'll just make ourselves a cut here. I think it, yeah. Also, I haven't run the bigger bagger, obviously. This is the first time I run this thing. Does that thing swing back and forth faster? If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, please. I would like to know, because I may go grab that one and make it go faster too. We do have a little bit of money in the slush fund from the company itself, and a little bit more money in oil still down there. But as you can see, this is cutting through pretty good. It's going right into the hopper. And so when I get too far forward, I can't use this hopper. What he was saying is just put another 8 meter straight onto where the up conveyors are, and just move the hopper forward each time. So we'll see how that works out. So also, the level of the ground down in the little pit thing here, that is as low as the bagger can go. I'm not sure how high it can go yet. I'm hoping it can hit the top of this up over here when we get up to the back part of this. I'd like to be able to just keep going through with this thing and maybe, build like a channel through the mountain, but I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll have to wait and see. I did do like two cuts across. Well, it's like 3 high and then 2 deep across this, trying to do some testing off camera. So I think this is going to work the way I want it to. Just under 100% is 3 full truckloads of the hopper. So with keeping that in mind, I should be able to go across twice, like 2 depth cuts, before I have to worry about emptying the hopper. And I get right to about here. And I've already made my cut go down lower, so now I just go back. It'll start digging across there at the lower level, and then we'll come back across one more lower than this to get the bottom part. So I do like to do a little testing off camera when possible. Sometimes it's not, and I make mistakes, and y'all get to see them. So we'll just keep on digging across here. My excavator is a little off center from what I want it to be, but I can fix that on the next cut. When we move forward just a little bit, I'll rotate to the right to make sure it's square. Oh yeah, I did put the large, I don't remember if I said this or not, I did put the large tracks on here. Took the small crane tracks off, put the large ones on. It's a little wider that way, more stable. It's a pretty good dig across, I guess. I might have went a little low, but I think it'll still work. I want to try to get it across like at this range, at like 2 cuts across, 3 cuts across. When we get back to the back, it's going to be probably like 6 cuts across to make one pass before we can move forward. Again, I'm still not quite sure why it made that little dig out mark right there. But as you look at the ground, you see pay dirt down below. You see some, I don't know, the grayish, light gray is definitely iron. The outside could be gold, lithium, aluminum, silver. What else is there? Aluminum, silver, lithium, gold. Yeah, that's it. I haven't run across any platinum yet, so I don't know about that one. But this should be far enough forward now that I missed the little ledge here that's been created from the very first cut, where I didn't go down deep enough. Kind of trying to keep it on it because I don't want it to jump too badly on me. Alright, let's see right there, and then we'll start working our way back. And then as I come out, I'll get the rest of the way down. We're pretty close to being all the way down right there. Yeah, that's it. That's as low down as we can go. So it'll just work its way across to the left now. This will be our final cut on this pass. We'll move forward a little bit. Check the hopper. If it's 100%, then we'll start loading trucks up. It is definitely... It picks up a material and moves it, but it's like slow. Like I wish it moved a little faster left and right. But as you can see, I mean, it's cutting right across. I could make a little deeper cuts, I think. I was trying not to make sure that the tracks didn't jump around and toss me off balance by doing too deep a cut. Because I had that happen earlier when I was doing a higher cut. It was bouncing me around. But I do think on the next one I'm going to try to go a little bit deeper so that more material is getting dug out at a time. Be a little faster that way. You see it's just barely, like probably half the distance of the buckets right now. Or the scoops or the diggers, whatever you want to call them. I guess since it's a bagger, would those be called bags? I should get myself an analyzer and scan to see what I'm actually getting out of this. Because if we do run across any platinum, I need to pull some out so I get the points for the table elements table. So on this part, I'm gonna just kind of go ahead and let it finish off. Then I'm gonna come up. I mean, I could go further left. It does a 180. I believe I could go all the way left if I really wanted to. In fact, I could raise this up a little bit and see how far we can go. Looks like it's more than 180 actually. Interesting. I remember watching on somebody else's video that it said it could only do a 180. Alright, let me just get this thing squared away. And then I should be able to just move forward. Let's see. Let's go about there maybe. See how that looks. No, I didn't want to get out. I wanted to start her up. Alright, let's start cutting our way across now. Obviously over here on the sides is not going to do much until I go down. But once I get in the middle it should be cutting pretty good. I moved the equivalent of like, I don't know, 3/4 of a block maybe. Maybe a block. Oh yeah, we do need to get out though. We need to check the hopper real quick. No, yeah, we're only at 27%, so we're good. Alright. So we should get, after this cut, because like I said, I'm going a little deeper on this one. See, it's getting a full bag cut on out of there. We'll probably get 3 or 4 trucks, because I'm pretty sure it'll be overloaded at that point. Yeah, I like that. So we'll go a block at a time. I may have to raise up or down to make sure I'm getting the top. And the next cut will be smooth straight across. I mean, I guess what I could be doing is when I move forward, leave the bucket down low and start my low cut first. Work my way up. Since we are kind of digging from underneath, I don't think it would hurt anything. How high do these things go anyway? Anybody know? Like, could you dig a tunnel through a mountain with one of these? obviously it has to be a tall mountain and not just this little hill, but still. This one seems to be a pretty good cut. Everything's falling into the little hopper there, and it's going up the beltway. I did have to raise it up twice to make sure I got to the top. I do think I want to try to do on the next move forward of putting pass down low first. Alright, autosave's coming. Can't terraform when that's happening, so we'll go ahead and stop moving. I think that we can go down probably to about there. Yeah, it looks good. And that should complete that one for going around that way. Maybe this will be a 3-passer too. I think the next one's definitely going to be 4 though. But being that it's swung all the way to the right, when I move forward, it shouldn't get in the way. The arm, I mean, of being down. So basically right now we have a pay dirt mine, blasted rock / gravel mine, and then this iron mine here. Because that little bit of coal that was back on the gravel part doesn't really count since it's gone already, unless I dig up or down. But there is a coal spot right over there, like right above the top of the bagger. I believe that's coal over there, and then obviously there's a coal one right there too. But and I believe there's another one up over there in the hills somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember seeing when I was doing some exploring a few days back. There we go. Let's use that full to our advantage. Like how close it is right there. Alright, so we definitely have to go way down on this one. I don't know if we can get all of it though. If I go down too much, I won't be able to get the middle part of it, I don't think. I don't know, I might try it just to see. That's as low as I can go right there, so maybe I will be able to get it all. We'll finish this cut to the left and then swing back to the right to get that. And then I should be able to pull it forward without it disrupting the track flow. Because the right one's back further, so it's kind of out of the way. Just go ahead and stop there, swing back to the right. I do believe that we'll get all of it when we get further back in, but it's going to be close. I was trying to get more centered than I did. I may have to adjust the tracks here and there a little bit. In fact, it did twist me a little bit, I think, but when I get back to the right, I'm going to check the hopper again, see how full we are. I did a pretty thick cut on this one. See if we can get a good view right here. Look at the teeth on that thing, just chewing through it. it scoops it up, dumps it into this little hopper right here. That hopper goes into the little feeder. I mean, it's a really cool idea machine. And now you see the bigger amounts coming back in. We're down deeper. It's gonna be filling more in there. You see the fill amount on the little mining thing above the speedometer is spiking up higher. Yeah, I like that. I do wish the material would change on the belt too, but it's just a static, which is fine. They're definitely trying. They got rid of that greenish color though, which is good. That was in the, I guess it's still there a little bit. When you dump it in the dump truck, it doesn't show when you dump it in the hopper. I was noticing that. It has a thick cut there, isn't it? But I mean, it seems to be working, so I'm not going to complain. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Move forward, back and forth, back and forth. Let's see, I mean, this is east, that's west, so east coast to the right, west coast to the left. Kind of thought that was going to be an issue right there. So let's hop out real quick. Go back to this, because this is going to be in the way. If I keep it down low the whole way across. I mean, further in it won't, but right now it is. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Toss it in the hopper. I think that'll work. Let's see where. Oh, well, we can toss it in there, but we ain't doing nothing with it. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. I'll finish this cut off real quick. Yeah, that'll work. Right there, it just bounced. So let's move this back to the left just a little bit. Dang it, I did not do that. I said turn it off. But since we did jump out, let's go ahead and put those in. Before we move forward the next block. Alright, that's probably full. Let's jump in and check. Oh, it's not quite full. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out of here in a second. And let's just do that. Turn this thing off real quick. This thing is in my way. Alright, put that away. Jump in the truck, go dump it. I'm sure there's a more efficient way. I just don't know it. Not and have, like I said, not and have it look at least somewhat realistic. The truck's getting dirty. It's only had like seven or eight loads through it, I think. I thought about actually making it go up higher for the spout, like maybe doing a elevator on it first. But I figured this would look better doing it this way, so we'll just turn it on and off. Get this material fed through here real quick. Consume. Got a lot of iron in there. I do want to buy an analyzer real quick, so let's purchase that. Analyzer. Buy. That's going to go in this slot. This is going to go back here. Cancel that. 5. Because, yeah, aluminum, lithium, gold, aluminum. How about this side over here? Lithium, iron, gold, lithium. No platinum. Bummer. Obviously, dirt, pay dirt, iron. You can tell by the color difference. This is pay dirt, that's dirt. Alright, this thing should just about be full, I think. Yep. Turn this back off. Run another truckload up. I mean, I do like how it works. It's just a little bit slow. But I mean, no different than it was the other way before, where I had to shut off the machine and go move it because the dump truck was full. At least this way I can make a few passes across before I have to go unload. I think that should be good. I do like the way the dirt moves in this game. Like if I were to put a pipe off where the, well, I mean you can see it already, where my sell point is for the dirt. If I were just like pipe that out somewhere and have it dump off, it would just slide down the hill. Which is kind of cool in a way. Dirt physics are good. Alright, so this should have like 35-40% in it, yeah. So we'll have enough to fill this up and have probably like, I don't know, 5 or 10% left. And that's ready to go for the next cut. I mean, I could go over here and put out some more planks, dig this out further. In fact, we can do that real quick. 6. Inventory. Change this out. Because I don't think that gets in the way of the bar. Yeah, it shouldn't get in the way. There we go. That's ready to go for the next 2 walkouts, and we'll have enough room back here. It's not quite full yet. Getting there though. I have a little more than I thought we were going to have left over, which is fine. Turn this off. We have 15% left in there. And a full truck again. Now, I mean, I could take and speed up the oil thing to make more money. Do we get the bigger bagger quicker? But I think I'm going to wait on the bigger one. Because I don't know if it's going to go much faster anyway. I wonder if there's any mods for this game yet. I haven't actually looked because, I mean, there's so much involved in it already. Who needs mods? I'm sure that somebody is figuring it out to go. I mean, like Farming Simulator, doesn't take long for those guys to get mods out, and there's a lot of stuff in there that they can use too. This will be the last of this load. We'll go ahead and dump this in here, get it dumped. See what we made today. Shouldn't take too long for that to go through. I know it's a little slower type episode with the bagger and how things move. So I do appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. I don't have any dirt on me, no. Let's get this out of the way. I don't need these right now. And should I sell the Arvik 11? We really don't need that. I really don't need this excavator either. Those are the things we're using right now. Alright, this thing's empty. We're going to go ahead and turn it off. So when I start digging next time, it doesn't just toss all over the ground. I mean, it's 3/4 of a truck. You gotta remember, all that red is overloaded. This is like a little more than 3/4 of a normal load. Which is weird because it looks so small in there. Me. Do my own backup horn. Go ahead and move this back to where it belongs. And we'll run back up here. We'll get some steel going to making steel bars and nuts and bolts, or bolts and nuts as they call it. I don't think we have any gravel to make blasted rock, but I'll check. I mean, to make cement. Yeah, let's run up here, check the gravel real quick. Yeah, no gravel left. Alright, but if we run down here, that means I should have made a bunch of cement. Yeah, we got a bunch of cement, plus some more being made, so that works. Let's grab all of this. Alright, now on this. Oh boy, what was it, 3,000 something? Half into there, that into there, half into there. I don't know, close enough. Alright, so let's dump this over onto there. What should we make? I don't really want to make concrete blocks right now. I'm just going to save that, I think, for right now, and maybe work on it later. We need to get some more silicon and coal down here, and this is still making plastic, so that's good. So let's grab the silicone and some coal. Run down there. I'm not sure how much rubber we need, but I mean, we might as well keep it flowing. We have the materials. One, two, three. Good enough. And then steel. We have a ton of steel, so let's one, two, three. About that much? I mean, let's make a lot. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna go max out this queue. Boom, boom. Well, not quite maxed since I'm an idiot and pushed the wrong button. All the way up. Now we're gonna do this again. We're gonna have leftovers. I grabbed way too much. This one's steel sheets. This one is rods. And this one's bolts and nuts, which are still some in queue. Alright, let's put the rest of this back and see what we made. Unfortunately, I like to keep things separated a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in by hand. Okay. Let's see what we've got today. We have 386 gold, not a whole lot. Silicone, not much. Lithium, not much. We got a few diamonds and rubies. A bunch of steel because we're doing a bunch of iron. A little bit of aluminum. Not a whole lot for sale prices stuff, but we will grab what's available in the little mini wash plants to see how many rubies and stuff are done. Alright, I can put those in there. We don't need any of this. I know those are all queued up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, 450. That's not bad. Which means they're all going to be about 450 since I started them all up at the same time. Not a whole lot of gold this time. But we did get a lot of steel. Alright, let's go ahead and go sell. We'll just go ahead and start with the gold since it's probably going to be the smallest amount anyway. 56,000. Diamonds, 169,000. And rubies, 351,000. So a little over $2 million now. I said we could sell this for 163, 122 for that one, 16 for that. I don't know if we ever going to need this again. This small front loader, because I mean we got this big old beast right here. So the other thing that the guy told me was to put a GPS on here, zero it out in the concrete. I have done that before, but I still seem to dig up or down when I do it, and I'm not sure if it's because how fast I'm going or what. So I'm going to go ahead and try it again, and I think what I want to do is on the next episode is dig this direction over here. Like come off this platform and dig this way to see if we can find anything over this way. Obviously, probably not. I'm not seeing any dark spots. There's one way up there on the hill. I think this is the one I was talking about earlier. This is a big coal vein, I think. Yeah. So we could like turn and go this way. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you think that I should just dig straight back with the same distance as this thing's going, because I'm already running into gravels there. I mean, and if we wanted gravels, we'd stay down there. So that's why I was thinking about going this direction. But yeah, if we go this way and then dig around up into that hill over there, we can get into coal. Or we can maybe move a bagger over there sometime and do a coal thing over there to where it, I don't know, conveyor belts over and dumps into this one or something. I don't know. Just some thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. If you liked it, click that like button, please. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day.